This is a JCB Lifestyle production. Like and subscribe.
Hello, this is Juleon with the JCB Lifestyle channel, back with another video. And this is just not a full review, but a follow-up to the Google Pixel 8 Pro, the Bay Color Edition. Wanted to give my honest opinion about having the phone for a while, ever since its launch, and to see if this is a phone that I'm going to keep. Now, if you've seen the videos that I posted before, kind of in the middle when it comes to a lot of the Android phones, not necessarily a iPhone guy, but I do respect what they do over there. So every once in a while, the phones are displayed as gorgeous. And I think this is Google's attempt to kind of match the same energy. But I just wanted to go over this a few months later to see if this is still a viable option for you. Once again, if you can please like this video and subscribe, I will continue to produce more videos as the technology is being released. So just going on to I'll just start with the camera. The camera, phenomenal quality. I can get, my videos and my pictures out there with no problem. I love the features that it has. It has the magic erase feature. I mean, you can eliminate the sound. I mean, you can do pretty much all you want to with the videos, which is amazing. The video quality still is great. I have no problem with that. I mean, I can go into YouTube and, pull up one of my videos and then have no problem.
And then you can just swipe on the side to get all your notes delivered here.
Zoom in, I can get a full screen of everything. I mean, this is just, Google in general does not lack when it comes to, photos, video, because the software is amazing. I love the fact that I have Android 14 on all of the models as soon as they came out. So I've had no issues with that. When it comes to the software, I mean, if I just look at my last previous one, I mean, look at the quality. And I love the haptic feel whenever you're scrolling through it. It's almost like spinning the wheel on The Price is Right. I mean, this is just, amazing. I can get on, the internet very fast. I mean, I can pull up all of my just items. I love the feel of the pure version of Android emitting on this phone, which is great. And I love the fact that the colors are, very light blue. I love the color schemes. I love the chrome bezel around the entire phone. I don't have any scratches because I kept everything in a nice little protector here. And that would say probably that's the good and the things that didn't change when it comes to this phone months later. I would say the downside of having this phone would be a little bit of the battery. I know the battery life is good on here and I can get through a full day. However, it doesn't compare when it comes to the other phones that are on the market. For instance, if you have a Samsung phone, the battery life doesn't compare, I think, in my opinion. This one has a little bit lesser battery life. The charge, it charges pretty fast, but doesn't compare, to the Samsung Beast 23 Ultra over here. And I would say it does kind of get a little bit boring when it comes to having the phone, because at the end of the day, you have the phone and you're trying to figure out what kind of things you want to do with it. I mean, you can do pretty much everything, but, short of like having, the video games or whatever on here, it's kind of small in comparison to the other heavier, weightier phones, that being the Samsung Galaxy Ultra. It just feels more solid. This feels very frail. I believe it's trying to take a note from from the Apple when it comes to, Google trying to increase the likeliness of sales. But the battery life is not as great as other phones. But other than that, it's still a solid phone. It's still, worth the value of it. You can get this phone, aftermarket or even actually on the Google store for less than $800. You can go to Facebook Marketplace or wherever to, get this phone for about $700, and it's definitely worth that. But for me, I just prefer Samsung products. As you can see, I have a Samsung watch on, and I do think that the next version of Google Pixel will be interesting because their foldable will be coming out later on this year, the second generation of it, as well as, a new chip or whatever the Snapdragon Generation 3 is coming out this year. So everything's going to be updated and robust. And then the 9 Pro will be coming out this year. So we'll see what that will be. Then we will revisit and see if this is actually worth going over a Samsung phone. But my honest opinion, I think that I'm going to stick with Samsung and going to, rest my case when it comes to the Google Pixel 8 Pro. But it's up to you. That's my preference. So let me know what you think in the comments. What current phone do you have? If you have an iPhone, shout out in the comments. If you have an Android, what type of Android do you have? Just like to know to see what my viewers want. And that's pretty much wraps up this retelling of the phone a few months later. Like and subscribe this channel. We appreciate it. Please don't forget to watch my other videos as the new Samsung S24 Ultra is coming out. The OnePlus 12 is actually coming out at the end of the month. I'll see if I can get my hands on those and do a review. Let me know if there's any other phones that you would like for me to review. I will definitely take that in consideration and see where we can go from there. Thanks. Have a good day.